Funny how that fuck. Oh, hello, more plots. Look at this. We're on a roll here, Dave.
Yo, pal. What's up?
Oh,
Hey, I know
hey.
you.
Remember
No.
the guys from the
Let me
bar?
apologize for before. What? You know, you're a good fighter. I was impressed.
Why is he
So,
talking like his tongue has been cut out?
I'm looking for a guy named Charlie. Charlie? Yeah, he's a friend of mine. Really? Yeah, you don't trust people, do ya? Come on, I'll take you to meet him.
We're
Right.
going to meet
You're
Charlie.
gonna meet Charlie, yeah. Happy days. See, I knew if you just hung around, if we
Charlie.
just hung around the arcade all night, things would go well. Uh-oh.
We got ya! Come on, tough guy! Show us what you got!
Ah, fucking Americans. They always ruin everything. Probably Baker's here, too. I love that the two guys just appeared in the parking
Look
lot
at
out of
the
no.
amount of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, this is fun.
Do the double blow. Eh.
I am genuinely trying to do it because it seems like a very good one for crowd control. But no, a roundhouse kick killed two of them there.
Oh, I like that.
Fighting
I don't know if you remember the PS1 game Fighting Force. I used to be addicted to that game.
Force. I think I remember it. It's or maybe I may be confusing with Bushido Blades.
Yeah.
I'd have to see it to check, but
Fighting Force came out on the PS1. It was
ah,
banging game. Like
fair enough. Yeah.
6 people, no problem for a 16-year-old.
Oh yeah, they ate shit after a while.
So, do you know Charlie? I don't know any Charlie.
Aww.
Where'd you get the tattoo? Okinawa.
Oh,
I'm not lying, but there's a tattoo parlor in Yokosuka too. A friend told me about it. Where's the tattoo parlor? I don't know. You've got to believe me.
there's people properly sparked out here in this parking lot. I was like, should we call an ambulance? Like, that looks bad.
They're all gone now.
Yeah, they all just disappeared, never to be seen again.
Now we gotta go and talk to the two guys in here again.
Yes, now we asked them about tattoo parlor instead.
What?
A lot more approachable.
I need to ask you something. Forget it. Who
Aw,
the hell do you think you're talking to? You fucking with me?
this guy just won't be reasoned with.
I've got a question for you. Who are you kidding? I will hurt you.
I want to ask the lads outside there, because that ain't gonna be a problem.
Hang on. 100 in a game.
Yes. Oh yes, we're doing this.
I'll try it.
By
What
the
do you mean?
way, NQ64 over Bottle Cocktail any day of the week. Purely for the game selection alone.
Fantastic. I look forward to some. Yeah, this is legit. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Here's me, first of all, having to figure out what the controls are first. And away we go.
I love a game in a game.
It's great though, isn't
Hey,
it?
look, fake Marlboro signs.
Ah, fucking good old days. Can't do that now, Dave. Can't do that
So
now.
is this 8? I think it's 8-bit then, isn't it?
No, this would be 16-bit. All the
16-bit,
Sega
okay.
stuff for 16-bit.
Dubwita in the background there. Nice.
That's a nice little Easter egg. They added that into the game, into this version of the
They're
game.
wide.
Yeah. And here's me thinking I was good at these games. Sometimes it's quite hard to hit the apex when there's only like 4 fucking pixels to choose from.
Yeah, true. It sucks when you get to adult life and you realize that score in the corner doesn't mean anything.
It means something to me, Dave. Yeah, it means something to fucking me, right? It's a target to aim for. Okay,
Speed.
can't deal with your fucking attitude.
200 kilometers an hour. Here we go. Oh, 250.
Oh yeah,
260.
we're going magma here.
270, even while turning the corner. It's still increasing.
That was a fucking great pass, by the way. Fucking odious.
One to be proud of. There's another one.
Okay, yeah, that's something to have the grandkids about.
There you go, another one.
Just listen past him now.
Oh no, giant rocks.
My one weakness. Inanimate objects.
Look at it, here we go again, here we go again. Oh no! Giant explosion.
Ah, it was going so well.
Does it give you a position that you're in?
No, there's no position here. It's just literally you try and get to the end of the course there.
Ah, right.
So when you get to the end, you pretty much hit off score. Now, I haven't been able to work it out yet, but I think you get like a token or a something like a collectible if you get the top score in each of the arcade games. So in the previous session, I was able to get the top score on the darts by hitting a few bullseyes in the treble 20. And basically, yeah, you can basically get it from there. And I think there's a few other games as well, like the Space Harrier mentioned there as well. And there was a couple there's one or two actual like bespoke games for it. They're not actual arcade games. That's based there to teach you the quick time, get you used to the quick time events. So, but we've run the clock enough now. We can head home now because we've done our bit. We don't want to catch the ire of our mother / grandmother.
True.
Okay, I just checked there actually. So that's a grandmother because his mother died of an illness years ago.
Look at the time. I really should go home early today.
But you won't. Again, this is me actively trying to say, like, can I get some food? Like, is that an option? Can I go? Because I'm gonna go somewhere and eat.
Maybe get some ramen.
Yeah, like there's loads of places there. Like, you know, there's
Pizza.
Snack Linda, fancy something greasy, you know.
Burgers, pizza.
Yeah, some sweet, delicious Western foods. I was also gonna I was trying to find that guy that we gave a free can of Coke to earlier on, saying, "Hey, can we cash in that favor?"
Yeah.
I just love everything is so fucking small in this area. Like,
excuse me.
Help yourself
That's
to a glass
Tokyo.
of water.
Yeah,
No,
that's just
I have
Japan
something
generally,
to
isn't
ask
it?
you.
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm looking for a tattoo parlor. Do you know where any are?
Tattoos? Are there tattoo parlors around here? Sorry, I don't know.
I see. Do you know anyone who might know about a tattoo
Fair
parlor?
A tattoo parlor? Oh, never heard of it.
I see.
Fucking liar.
Is it busy?
I'm gonna
Well,
fucking do it
yes.
again.
Would you like something to eat? We also have miso flavored ramen too.
Ramen.
They're a little rich, but not too strong.
Yeah. Next
No,
time for
you
sure.
stupid
See you
idiot.
then.
You need
Thanks
ramen.
anyway.
Please,
Okay,
just.
I need ramen.
So, Dave's just getting hungrier looking at all these restaurants
All
on the
these
screen.
ramen, burger, pizzas.
Like, I mean, we've got ramen, we've got noodles, we've got pizza, we've got burgers,
Burgers.
there's sushi, there's a fish restaurant,
And bar.
jazz and bar. Yeah, you get some nice
and
beer. Hilarious though, I've actually seen there's some people who are so much who love the game so much they have actually gone to visit this area, and very little has actually changed from 1988. It's actually kind of mad.
Are you telling me that this is an actual place in Japan?
Yes. Like a lot of the places that are featured in this game, like if you go to the real life equivalent, there are actually there's Shenmue memorabilia of it.
And that's just kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would actually. I mean, I've never played the game, but that is quite cool, to be fair.
Like I think another game that we played on the channel was something called Deadly Premonition, and that's Chibi crying out there for his mother. It's quite sad. Well,
Pretty
now
good.
that,
Pretty
yeah,
good.
You're still so tiny.
yeah, nice little bit of karma there all the same. But yeah, so we played Deadly Premonition a good while ago on the channel, and this Deadly Premonition is very similar to this game in the sense where it's essentially a Japanese take on Twin Peaks. So the game itself is set
How do you
in
do?
kind of like like
I bet you remember me,
Midwest,
don't you?
like US. Again somewhere like
There. Good
foresty,
kitty.
kind of like where you'd expect Twin
Yeah,
Peaks actually take place. Um, which means of course all the characters are in keeping with the area, and you got like a lot of kind of stereotypes of the area, one of every type of person you'd expect in that type. Basically a lot of them they'll be wearing red caps around this time now. Um, but but the thing about it was that so when you play it and you go through all of them, you can all these different characters have like side quests attached to them and little bits of plot and character development, and you can do their side quests, and some of them are absolutely batshit. And so some of them are just like fun little ones. But you drive around the area, you're an FBI agent and you have free reign of the area. You can drive around to your heart's content and like spend as long as you want in the area, which is a great little touch. Um, but the thing it is,
Already bedtime.
when the game is finished, basically, and especially in the director's cut, which is the one I played, the game designers basically said like, okay, how like basically explained why they picked this particular game. Again, because they always wanted to visit America, they decided to just pick a place and travel and just check out the
yeah.
area. And basically took a whole lot of pictures and like talked to a whole lot of people. So they took pictures of all the stuff that they've seen, and then their game equivalent that they developed and programmed, and it's almost one to one, like the diner they used or the log mill they found and
That's
the
cool.
fucking all this other stuff. It's like that's lovely, kind of way where like it's the actual the proverbial kind of fact finding of it all is really nice. Have you played the Broken Sword series, haven't you, Dave? Yeah. So the game designer for that series, Charles
Thank
Cecil,
you,
is a
Iesa.
constant traveler. Like he goes around the world on like all the time. Um, but like he always said, like he always programs in places he's actually been because he's had real life experience of it. So
Yeah, yeah.
like hence like in Broken Sword, like he has like an Irish the set in the level is set in Ireland, and they're not racial stereotypes. Those are people you would see in a fucking bar in the middle of Galway. Like they are actual, genuine fucking stereotypes. There's always a no. There's always someone who reads the paper, therefore he's the intellectual.
Yeah.
There's a farmhand who's thick as pig shit. There's a
Fuchsia.
weird guy who's always on
Yeah.
his nerves.
I heard there's a
There's the
tattoo
creepy one in the
parlor in
corner who
Margarita.
catches
Do
rabbits,
you know of
and
it?
then the
Yep.
barman who's
A
sick of everyone's
tattoo
shit.
parlor?
Like they
I know a
are
lot of guys with
archetypes.
tattoos,
They are
but
everywhere
I don't
in
know where
Ireland.
they get them.
You know what I mean? But in the same way,
Do you have any friends who
he
might
went to
know?
Syria on a trip
No,
once,
sorry.
so he programmed
Wait,
Syria in it.
Akemi just
He
might know
went on
something.
a month's
Akemi
trip to
at
South
Yoko's
America,
bar?
so the entire second
Sure,
game has a
all the
strong
regulars there
percentage
are
of it set
locals.
in
I'll go by there
kind of
tonight and ask.
the kind of shit
Don't
like
worry about it.
Paraguay,
I'll
Peru
stop
type
by you
area,
next time I'm down
and
there.
is heavily
Oh
inspired by the
well,
Mayans.
if you're sure.
All these different things. So
That's cool.
like, traveling is a huge part of what he does.
They just don't make them like that anymore.
What's this slot for?
What's the thing is, it's also the fact that like a lot of it is still done. It's just not appreciated anymore, and it's not by us in a sense because this is stuff that we don't actually know about. It's when we're actually looking for something like that, it's actually nice to actually see the story behind it, if you know what I mean. It's
Mhm.
nice to actually hear like, okay, why did we pick this area? Well, we like this for A, B, C, and D reasons. And I think it's also that like these are our mates, by the way, fun fact. Um but it's a thing. It's that kind of thing where like it's not necessarily lost on us for our kind of benefit, but for the game designer's benefit. Like obviously, if you want to set it in
What
somewhere
could
around the
this
world,
be?
Yeah.
Google Maps is your friend, isn't it? Like you can just Google where you need to be and you're sorted. But there is a difference between actually experiencing the area you're being in more than anything else, and that's the kind of I think the difference. So I suppose like why it's always quite telling with somewhere like with something like this, for example, is that these people know this area. Like this is a local.
Yeah.
It feels like a local enough game, and because it is kind of rural Japan, not a lot of it has changed. It's still by and large the same. You know. which
Yeah,
which
man,
I
I'll
think
say
actually yeah.
it's like the Assassin's Creed games are always ones that are quite contentious with me. So like, you have the budget to have these historically and culturally accurate. I find like some of the Assassin's Creed stuff can be quite stereotypical, even now.
Hmm.
Like they don't put the effort in that they used to.
No. But it's the same as anything else. Like something like that's also like kind of modern games generally. Like you have to like there's so much more involved in programming stuff anymore that like the with the technology is where it is. Like you have your ceiling and you can keep going there. Whereas with this one you had limitations, which if anything kind of like, you know, gave you a border to draw around. You know, there's only so much you can do at this stage. But like even
So
like
he's gone to Dabuita Street.
yeah, like isn't that mad? Like he's actually been there, and that's that I think that's the shop that kind of features fairly prominently in the game, and you can just jump in there and like and
That's
fucking find
that's
the
that's that's
isn't it
nuts.
mad?
Hey.
Like,
Hiya! Are you looking for something?
but it's also why like
Nothing
it kind
really.
of shows you where like that kind of like there's always a little niche for everybody in a sense.
Oh
So
yeah,
even a game that is I wouldn't like it's not a mainstream game, Shenmue, but it's not like well known enough to be a kind of a household name.
yeah,
Maybe
My
I can
God, is it
practice
a cult
here.
classic?
Think I'll warm
The
up a
people who have
yeah,
bit.
played this game absolutely fucking adore it.
Okay, let's go.
Like to the extent where there's been visual novels, there's been animes, there's been like any
yeah,
loads of different things about it, you know. Because the idea of it is actually quite is something really quaint about it, something nice, you know. Um, like I kind of get the same kind of energy of like Ace Attorney. There's a really endearing quality to it,
yeah,
which is why a lot of Japanese people love the series because it is like one of those things. It's like Ace Attorney is like one of their things that's always stayed their thing for years because it was on the Game Boy Advance once upon a
yeah.
time. As preposterous as that sounds, now it's on the Switch after getting like upgraded 3 different times, and a good percentage of the world now knows Ace Attorney and fucking loves it to the extent when like version location exclusive games are now being ported for wider consumption and everyone's fucking buzzing as if it's a brand new game.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like this is the thing. Like so when it kind of like, you know, when it's a tribute onto its own area and its own culture, I think that's what people love about it because it's their way of sharing
That's enough.
what their town is about or what their area is about.
yeah.
You know, it's kind of like a weird like kind of extension of mascot culture in a way. You know,
So Dabuita is just a street. It's not an actual town.
no, I think the Rita is an actual town. Like as far as I'm aware of, it is. It just happens that like there is a Dabuita street in the game,
Yeah, because it
and
looks.
that
I mean, it looks very, very, very similar.
yeah.
I'm looking for the Jamaican guy with the van.
Hilarious. If you actually scroll down that thread there, he does find like a diner called Tom's, and
Actually,
here's
amazing.
the barbers
Excuse
having a
me.
row.
Hello, Rio. Do you know of any tattoo parlors around here?
Unfortunately, I don't.
I see.
You thought barbers and tattoo artists would have a bit of crossover, but apparently not.
There's a place like that in Edinburgh actually that does haircuts and tattoos.
Yeah. At the same time, I mean, because that's efficient.
That would be possible if you get one on your arm, I suppose.
Yeah. There we go. Water Dragon still open for business, even though it's pissing rain. No, I do kind of funny where like some of these places say that they're open for business when you can't actually go into the fucking building. You know, it's just like here are the times where you can annoy the person outside. Would be probably more accurate, but
They're
however.
not open.
Oh, so that guy's a professional wrestler.
Yeah,
Ah, that's cool.
nerds come in all shapes and sizes, Dave.
Tom and Jack.
Aoi-san?
Yo! Hey, Oreo!
There,
Do you know of
Rio.
a tattoo
Here's our
parlor
friendly
around here?
neighborhood greengrocer.
Tattoo? Rio, you aren't getting a tattoo? No, of course not. I'm just looking for someone. I see.
Again, the whole outrage kind of sounds daft to us, but like tattoos are still a bit of a
Where's the
taboo in
tattoo
Japan.
parlor?
You know that it is like strongly associated with yakuza's to the extent where even if like a normal person gets one, you're often just presumed to be a criminal, which is remarkable to think.